तू ही सहारा, इस तेरे जहां में नहीं कोई हमारा। ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले, ईश्वर या अल्लाह हे दाता। ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले, ईश्वर या अल्लाह हे दाता। हमसे न देखा जाए बर्बादियों का समा, उजड़ी हुई बस्ती में ये तड़प रहे इंसान। हमसे न देखा जाए बर्बादियों का समा, उजड़ी हुई बस्ती में ये तड़प रहे इंसान। नन्हे जिस्मों के टुकड़े लिए खड़ी है एक माँ, बारूद के धुएं में तू ही बोल जाए कहाँ। तू ही भरोसा, एक तू ही सहारा, इस तेरे जहां में नहीं कोई हमारा। ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले, ईश्वर।
wonderful day of this academic session 2023-24. First of all, a very gracious welcome to our beloved chief guest, Mr. Ravi Shankar Shukla, and guest of honor, Dr. Bimal Kumar, who took out time from their busy schedule to attend this program. Now, I request our principal, Reverend Father Allen, to present a bouquet of flowers to our chief guest and the guest of honor.
We are honored to have Mr. Ravi Shankar Shukla, IAS, Deputy Commissioner of Seraikella, Kharsama, District of Jharkhand, as our chief guest. He has completed Masters in Law. He took over charge as the DC of Seraikella, Kharsama. To present a bouquet of flowers to our principal, Reverend Father Allen.
Thank you, Kritika.
This evening, Mr. Bimal Kumar, IPS, the guest of honor, respected fathers, sisters, parents, distinguished persons from the town of Seraikella, government officials, teaching and non-teaching staff. A very good evening to each one of you present here this evening. As the principal of this esteemed institution, I am greatly honored to welcome you to our annual day 2023-24. This day is not just about celebrations and festivities. It is a day of reflection, a day when we celebrate the achievements of our students and reflect on the progress we have made in the past year. Every day, our students arrive at school ready to learn, eager and full of enthusiasm. Their energy and passion for knowledge never ceases to amaze me. They embody the spirit of learning and growth. Today, we celebrate their hard work and dedication to education. Our teachers are the backbone of this institution. Their commitment and dedication to teaching is unparalleled. They go above and beyond their call of duty to ensure our students get the best education possible. I am deeply grateful for their invaluable contributions. We at St. Francis aim to provide holistic learning to the students. Our aim is to provide conducive atmosphere for intellectual development, to impart authentic leadership training, to promote environmental consciousness, to foster a caring and humane society meant to promote peace and equality. Dear parents, your support and cooperation have been instrumental in our journey. Your belief in us has helped us achieve our goals and set new benchmarks. We value your trust and assure you that we will continue to strive for excellence in education. Annual Day holds a special place in our hearts as it is a testament to the hard work, perseverance, and dedication we have put in throughout the year. It's a reflection of the vibrant educational and co-curricular accomplishments we have achieved together. The commendable performances of our students in academics, sports, and extracurricular activities are a testimony to our school's holistic development and approach. As I conclude, I thank the Almighty for the blessings He has showered on this institution. As we journey onwards, we daily experience the showers of blessings through the divine intercession of Saint Francis de Sales, our heavenly patron and our mother of compassion. आज के इस पावन अवसर पर मैं उन अभिभावकों को हार्दिक धन्यवाद देता हूं जो आज तक हमारे विद्यालय के पठन पाठन एवं प्रबंधन पर विश्वास रखते हुए हमसे जुड़े रहें। मैं उन लोगों के सुझाव एवं मार्गदर्शन का भी यथोचित सम्मान करता हूं और करता रहूंगा। मैं उन लोगों को हमारे विद्यालय से जुड़ने का सुझाव भी देता हूं जो भविष्य में हमारे विद्यालय से लगाव रखते हुए या जुड़ने का इरादा रखते हैं। अंत में आप सभी को हमारा धन्यवाद। शुभ रात्रि। विशिंग यू ऑल अ वंडरफुल इवनिंग। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Father. I request you to please take your seat.
Today we gather to honor the cultural mosaic that unites us, embracing the diversity and beauty found within the artistry of dance.
Swagatam, a word that encapsulates the essence of warm welcome, echoes not just as a greeting but as an invitation to immerse ourselves in the harmonious cadence of traditions and unity. Presented by Class UKG.
Audience, please cheer up our little ones.
Smile on a face with love in a heart, with joy in a life. We welcome you this day. With smile on a face, with love in a heart, with joy in a life. We welcome you this day. We are glad you are here. We are glad you are come. We are glad you are here. We are glad you are come. 1, 2, 3, let's give a cheer. Yeah, benvenuta. Hey, hearty welcome, happy welcome, cheerful welcome, great welcome, joyous welcome, gracious welcome, lovely welcome, warm welcome. May God bless you, may He always guide you, may He hold you true, may your wishes all come true. May God bless you, may He always guide you, may He hold you true, may your wishes all come true. We are glad you are here. We are glad you have come. We are glad you are here. We are glad you have come. 1, 2, 3, let's give a cheer. Yeah, benvenuta. Hey, hearty welcome, happy welcome, cheerful welcome, great welcome, joyous welcome, gracious welcome, lovely welcome, warm welcome.
That was a spectacular.
Today we pay homage to the divine art of dance, where every movement is a prayer. Through graceful gestures and rhythmic expressions, our performers convey stories, emotions and devotion.
Join us as we immerse ourselves in the spiritual essence of dance, invoking blessings and celebrating the beauty of movement as a form of worship.
Please put your hands together and welcome the tiny tots of nursery and LKG as they perform Nritya Pratna.
Come and fill our homes with your presence. You alone are worthy of our reverence. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. Staying together, praying together, any storm we can weather, trusting in God's word. We need each other, fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers, in harmony and love.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. We will serve the
That was a splendid performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause.
India is a land that all men desire to see, and having seen once by even a glimpse would not give that glimpse for all the shows of all the rest of the globe combined. With this quote, we welcome each and everyone to this year's annual Parents' Day, where we embark on a captivating journey from ex-antediluvian at the avant-garde, which means from ancient to modern.
Today, we celebrate the timeless evolution of ideas, art and innovation. Our program is a testament to the transition from ancient roots to the forefront of modernity, where tradition meets cutting-edge creativity.
Join us as we honor our heritage while embracing the boundless possibilities of the future.
Let the performances and presentations guide us through this remarkable transformation, bridging the gap between the past and the progressive vision that lies ahead.
We now present to you the skit on Stone Age. Let us go back in time and experience how our ancestors lived and evolved.
The Stone Age being presented by Class 9 is a prehistoric period characterized by the use of stone tools spanning from around 2.5 million years ago to about 3000 BC.
It is divided into three main stages: the Paleolithic, Old Stone Age, Mesolithic, Middle Stone Age, and Neolithic, New Stone Age.
Let us take a look at
Pathay Yug.
Is a lengthy process of change by which people originated from ape-like ancestors. Scientific evidence shows that the physical and the behavioral traits said by all people originated from ape-like ancestors and evolved over a period of approximately 6 million years. The ability to walk on two legs evolved over 4 million years ago. Other important human characteristics, such as a large and a complex brain, the ability to make use of tools, and the capacity for language developed more recently.
The Stone Age has been divided into three major periods as follows: the Paleolithic period, the Mesolithic period and the Neolithic period. The Paleolithic period, it is the longest period of Stone Age. It starts 500,000 years ago and lasted almost 1200 years past. It means Old Stone Age, human beings gradually work from early representative of the genus Homo into anatomically modern humans. Let's find out more about it. During the Paleolithic period, people were nomadic, which means they moved around from place to place in search of food. In general, they spent their time on direct subsistence activities, gathering edible plants along the way, fruits, berries and nuts. Hunting was not common and the meat was eaten raw. Animals were found already dead and the meat was scavenged. At the very beginning of the period, Paleolithic stone tools were very basic. People made them in a primitive way. One stone was struck with another until pieces broke off, making a sharp edge. In time, the Stone Age people started attaching handles to the stones. This is how primitive hand axes made of stones. Animals appeared that roamed the earth during the Stone Age include musk oxen, cave bear and giant deer. In the Paleolithic period, people made decorations from shells, stones and animal claws. About 500,000 years ago, people discovered fire. It is thought that they rubbed two stones together, then they learned to strike stones together to produce sparks. Fire used to reduce mortality rate and provided protection against predators. People living in cave decorated their walls with pictures of animals.
Now it's time for Mesolithic. The Mesolithic was the second period of the Stone Age. The Mesolithic means Middle Stone Age. By this time, some humans would have given up the nomadic lifestyle and started to build permanent dwellings near bodies of water. They built huts and shelters from wooden frames or frames made from bones and covered them with animal hides. The Mesolithic saw the development of finer, smaller stone tools such as arrow or spearheads. With their help, hunting became much easier. There were also bows and arrows. These weapons made it possible to hunt deer, wild boars more effectively. During this period, fishing began to develop as a form of subsistence activity. It is during the Mesolithic period that dogs are believed to have been domesticated. Dogs could help with the hunt, warn off danger, and give warmth and comfort.
Of cultural evolution and technological development among prehistoric humans. The Neolithic means New Stone Age. It began when some groups of humans gave up the nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyle completely to begin farming. This was the so-called Neolithic Revolution, since it domestically changed the way of life for most of humanity. Farmers manufactured a range of tools necessary for the tending, harvesting and processing of crops. Neolithic farmers developed tools such as plows to help them with their work. Cattle breeding were taken up too. The domestication of animals, along with the beginning of farming, led to humans staying in one place for longer period of time. Settlement became more permanent. People settled together in villages. The villages gradually developed into organized community when food was stored and material goods were traded.
The Neolithic was characterized by the appearance of such crafts as pottery, basketry and weaving.
The invention of the wheel is the most remarkable of that time.
People of Stone Age celebrated their hunts as festivals, along with dance to express their joy and happiness.
a marvelous performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a huge round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, our honorable chief guest for the day, Shri Ravi Shankar Shukla, IAS, the Deputy Commissioner of Seraikella Kharsawa District, and the guest of honor, Mr. Dr. Bimal Kumar, IPS, wish to leave early during their pressing engagement. Now, I would like to call them to please come upon the stage and address the gathering. I request the head boy and the head girl to please escort them to the stage.
I request Reverend Father Alan Gonsalves to please come up on the stage. I request the dignitaries to please be on the stage and give away the memento to the toppers of the ICSE Board 2022-23 as an appreciation for their hard work.
I call upon Milan Kumar along with his parents to please come upon the stage. He has secured 96.6% in the ICSE Class 10th Board examination, thus securing the first rank in our school. Audience, please give him a big round of applause.
Now I call upon Swen Nanda along with his parents to come upon the stage. He secured second rank in our school with 95.6%. Audience, please give him a big hand.
Now I call upon Shreya Saxeria along with her parents come upon the stage, and she secured third position in the school scoring 94.2%. Audience, please give her a huge round of applause. Now I call upon Shreya Saxeria along with her parents to come upon the stage. She secured third position in the school scoring 94.2%. Audience, please give her a huge round of applause. Now I would like to request our honorable chief guest for the day, Shri Ravi Shankar Shukla, IAS, to please come upon the stage and address the gathering.
Let me both congratulate and compliment the school management, the faculty members, the students and the parents for putting up such a nice show. My apologies to the students who were in the midst of their performance. I can see some of the cows waiting here. But then again, as I have been discussing with Father Alan, this is a great moment both for kids as well as for the parents. And at this juncture, I have just 4 brief messages for all the students and correspondingly to the parents as well. The first is that live like a free spirit. Don't burden yourself too much with the stress of the life, be it the examination or be it the other things. And while you are free, while you are exercising your freedom, just take care of the fact that your exercise of freedom should not impinge upon the rights of the others of similar rights which they also intend to enjoy. The second message would be that while you are studying in schools and colleges, try to develop as much companionship and friendship as is possible, because you won't be getting this opportunity again. And as you grow up, you will realize that you don't have that many real friends who can stand up in front of you and who can correct you, looking at whom you have an instant feeling of joy and glee. So that is where competition is okay, but ultimately it's this instinct of cooperation and getting together that is something incredible about the human race. And lastly, the parents should also try to give the kind of freedom that the wards that the children seek. You should persuade them to follow their passion, and in doing so, it will be great if you don't impose your own likings upon them. Try to discover what they are naturally inclined towards. And lastly, all of us have a great responsibility towards our society, our country, towards humanity as such. So let us not forget that part while we are doing good in our studies, while we are doing good in our schools. We should also try to be kind and good towards everyone who is around us. Once again, thank you so much for everyone, and apologies to the students, to the faculty members for encroaching upon their time. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, sir. Your thought-provoking address set a perfect platform for our school. I would request the dignitaries to please be on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now our privilege to extend our gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Shri Ravi Shankar Shukla IAS, and guest of honor, Shri Dr. Bimal Kumar IPS. I request our principal, Reverend Father Allen, to present a traditional shawl symbolizing warmth and respect as a gesture of honor for gracing us with their presence today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, fathers. I request you to please take your seats. Let us now conjure up and visualize the Indus Valley civilization, also known as the Harappan civilization. It was the most advanced of all the ancient civilizations, which flourished around 3300 to 1300 BCE in the Indian subcontinental region.
It was characterized by advanced urban planning, sophisticated drainage systems, and standardized brick construction. Major cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro thrived. High level of social organization and trade networks.
So here we have the students of class 8 presenting before you
Meluha!
Agriculture is the main occupation of the people in India. It is the primary source of our livelihood. Half of the population living in India is employed in it. It has existed for thousands of years in our country and has developed with new technologies and equipment. The monsoon season is the blessing for agriculture. The peasants welcome the monsoon because they know that their crops will flourish in the rain and will bring them more prosperity.
घन घोर कार छाए बदरा धमक धमक गूंजे बदरा के डंके चमक चमक देखो बिजुलियां चमके मन धड़काए बदरवा मन धड़काए बदरवा मन धड़काए बदरवा काले मेघा पानी तो बरसाओ काले मेघा पानी तो बरसाओ बिजली की तलवार नहीं बूंदों के बाण चलाओ मेघा छाए बरखा लाए गिर गिर आए गिर के आए कहीं मन मचल मचल नहीं चल संभल संभल गए दिन बदल तू घर से निकल बरसने वाला है अब अमृत जल दुविधा के दिन बीत गए भैया मलहार सुनाओ घन गिर गिर आए बदरा घन घोर कार छाए बदरा धमक धमक गूंजे बदरा के डंके चमक चमक देखो
Oh, this farming work never ends. I must thank God for providing us the fertile soil for growing crops.
When the peasants are busy doing their works, all of a sudden, a few archaeologists visit the place for surveying and exploring the lands. And then they approach to the peasants.
Hello my friend, I am an archaeologist and I believe there might be something hidden beneath this land. If you don't mind, I shall take a look.
Hidden? What is hidden?
He then calls his friends.
Hey friends, come on fast. Here's a man who talks about something hidden in our lands.
Is it? But why shall we keep our lands to be dug? Has he got the right to do so?
Yes, because he is an archaeologist and has got permission from the higher authority.
After a long discussion, the peasants agree and allow to dig their lands.
Okay, fine, but make sure that you won't disturb or spoil our crops.
The next day, the archaeologists along with their other workers come and start excavating the lands. uncover different types of objects such as pottery, bricks, silts, and many more.
This is incredible. What a marvelous pottery it is. Let us take these antiques to the ASI lab to examine them.
So, the archaeologists brought those antiques to the ASI lab, where other experts started examining them. After examining thoroughly, they concluded that those things were used 5,000 years ago and belonged to a unique civilization and named it as Indus Valley Civilization. A civilization that reached its zenith in every aspect of life. One of the archaeologists imagines and brings to a conclusion that in that period these antique pieces were used in various manners and also they were involved in trading. Let's take a look how they were involved in trading. Now presenting some of the important features of the civilization. The site of Shikarpur in Gujarat has an open area in the center that is thought to be surrounded by workshops, and this might have been a marketplace. Here, people from both Harappa and Mohenjo-daro come to exchange their things. In those days, they used to have a barter system. People used to exchange their things as per their needs instead of selling and buying and by using coins. Peasants are selling different food items. Craftsmen are selling their crafts and goods. And merchants are buying various goods. Gradually, their trade flourished and they enjoyed having a lavish lifestyle. Now, we present before you a dance depicting Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilization culture.
Mohenjo, Mohenjo, Mohenjo-daro. चाँद सूरज दोनों ने देखा मोहेंजो-दारो में रंगों का मेला मोहेंजो 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 मोहेंजो-दारो ये जो मेला है ये जो खेला है यही मेला यही खेला है जीवन अरे सुन 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 कहीं किसको
No doubt, this civilization was highly civilized and greatest among all other contemporary civilizations. It was about 12 times bigger than the Egyptian, Mesopotamia and Chinese civilization in area. The town planning system of the Indus Valley civilization has impressed many archaeologists. They systematically planned their residential houses, and all the houses were made of baked bricks of uniform size and of good qualities. They had public buildings, the streets, and had proper drainage systems. All the homes were well connected to the drains of the roads. The most remarkable structure built on the citadel was the Great Bath. It resembles like swimming pool. The Indus Valley people placed emphasis on cleanliness. Their houses had proper toilet and indoor bathing facilities that were plumbered in a relatively modern way. The civilization, which flourished for about 1,000 years, came to an abrupt end. While historians are still unsure of the exact cause of its decline, some believe that the civilization may have withered away due to natural calamities like earthquake, flood, epidemics, the change in course of the river Indus making the land infertile, or the invasion of foreign people like the Aryans.
That was a graceful performance, ladies and gentlemen.
In ancient India saw the composition of the Vedas, especially the Rig Veda during the early Vedic period and the emergence of the Brahmanas and Upanishads during the later Vedic period.
This era marked the arrival of Indo-Aryans, establishment of the Varna system, and laid the foundation for Hinduism and early Indian civilization. During the Vedic period, there were different characters like Eklavya, Dronacharya and Gautam Buddha.
So, without further ado, unveiling in front of you by Class 7, Bharat.
With the decline of the Indus Valley civilization in around 1800 BC, a new era in Indian history began.
Coming from the region around Caspian Sea in Central Asia, a large group of nomadic cattle herders and pastoralists known as Aryans crossed the Hindu Kush mountains towards north and northwest India around 1500 BC. The period during which the Aryans came to India and established settlement in the region is called Vedic period. We can see the establishment and settlement of Vedic period in the Gurukul form.
Pranam Gurudev.
Who are you, son? I am Eklavya, son of tribal chief head. Please accept me as your disciple.
Eklavya, a Shudra boy, can't become my student.
Don't you know? He is a royal teacher, appointed by the king to train the princess. How dare you come inside? Leave now. Do you also want me to leave, Gurudev?
Eklavya reaches to the forest.
It's not fair. God has given knowledge to everyone. Then why this discrimination? Anyway, I am serious about my profession, to learn the art of archery and be the great warrior in that.
Eklavya made a statue of Dronacharya with mud.
Bless me, Gurudev, for my future to learn the art of archery and be the great warrior in that.
Today, I will teach you the art of archery. Are you okay, son? Who saved you? I don't think that he must be a human who killed the monster.
I killed the monster.
Thank you, son. You saved the life of Hastinapur prince. Your aim is remarkable. From whom did you learn the art of archery?
From you, Gurudev.
Me? How can I be your teacher? I have never seen you before. Oh, now I remember. You visited my Gurukul several years ago, but I refused you.
Yes, Gurudev. When you refused me, I went back to the forest and I made your statue with the mud. And I learned the art of archery from that statue. You refused me, but the statue didn't.
Gurudev, you promised me that you will make me the best archer in the world. But now, this common hunter has become better than me.
He has become the best archer now. I have to do something to keep my promise.
You have not kept your promise to me, Gurudev.
Eklavya, you have become my student without my permission. So, where is my Guru Dakshina? You have to give me something.
Ask me, Gurudev, what do you want? It will be my pleasure.
Okay, then present me with your thumb as my Guru Dakshina.
Without any hesitation, Eklavya sacrifices his thumb to Dronacharya as Guru Dakshina.
Here is my thumb, Gurudev. I know that without my thumb, I can't be the best archer in the world. But your command is my wish.
You have conquered me with your courage. Even without your thumb, you will be known as a great archer in the world. I bless you. You will be known for your loyalty towards the Guru.
After Eklavya's story, a war took place in which many people were killed and destruction can be seen in the war. Mahavira was born in the early part of the 6th century BCE in a royal Kshatriya Jain family in ancient India. In search of truth and enlightenment, Mahavira started a new religion called Jainism. Mahavira believed in ahimsa, which means non-violence, and his thoughts was to give respect to every living being. Mahavira has given main teachings of Jainism.
Ahimsa or non-violence, no belief in God, attainment of salvation, no faith in sacrifices and yagnas, no faith in the caste system, belief in penance, worships of 24 Tirthankaras, belief in rebirth.
After Mahavira, there is another great preacher emerged. We know him as Lord Buddha. At the age of 29, Buddha jolted out of his idleness by the 4 signs. He saw an old man. Then a sick man. A dead body. And a monk in a meditation beneath a tree, which reminded him of the futility of worldly pleasure. And after seeing all these events, he left his house and traveling from place to place, preached his simple message to the rich and poor. The main teachings of Lord Buddha are
the 4 noble truths, The world is full of suffering. The main cause of suffering is man's desire for worldly things. Suffering can be removed by giving up worldly desires.
One can overcome desires by following the Eightfold Path.
Right belief, right thoughts, right action, right living, right speech, right effort, right meditation, and right memory.
In this period, we can see the importance of humanity, which can be depicted in the form of dance.
काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नीयत साफ हो, काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नीयत साफ हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो। काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नीयत साफ हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो। जिंदगी में गलतियाँ होती ही आई है सभी से, काम जो करता है गलती होती भी तो है उसी से। जिंदगी में गलतियाँ होती ही आई है सभी से, काम जो करता है गलती होती भी तो है उसी से। अपनी गलती जो सुधारे दूसरों की माफ हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास 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 हो।
After embracing Buddhism, Ashoka played a pivotal role in spreading the teachings of Buddhism, not only in India but also across Asia. His efforts contributed to the growth of Buddhism as a major religion. Ashoka's rock and pillar edicts inscribed on stone pillars and rocks throughout his empire conveyed moral and ethical principles, emphasizing tolerance, non-violence and social welfare. The end of the Vedic period witnessed the rise of true cities and large states, as well as Sramana movements which challenged the Vedic orthodoxy. The Vedic period saw the emergence of a hierarchy of social classes that world remained influential and the Gupta age came to existence.
Your elegance ruled everyone. Parents, motivate our young ones by giving them a loud round of applause.
Let us now visualize the Gupta period spanning from the 4th to 6th century CE. In ancient India, it is often referred to as the Golden Age, ruled by the Gupta dynasty. This era saw significant advancements in science, art, literature and philosophy.
Notable achievements include the decimal numeral system, the concept of zero, and the classical Indian art forms. During the time of Gupta's period, there were different characters like Aryabhatta, Chandragupta I, and Fahyan, a Chinese traveler.
So now we are going to witness the golden age of India called the Golden Period.
In the heart of this era, we find the eminent mathematician and astronomer Aryabhatta.
Aryabhat, the king has summoned you. Okay, I shall visit the king's court soon.
Aryabhat, have you arrived at any findings in your exploration of celestial bodies and the cosmos?
Yes, Your Majesty, I have indeed drawn a conclusion. Before your court, I submit the proposition that the earth revolves upon its own axis, thereby instigating the motion of celestial bodies. Aryabhat, your ideas are changing how we think about the universe in a big way. Yes, it will change our perspective about planets and stars. I would also like to introduce the concept of zero as the distinct numeral, a placeholder essential for mathematics.
That's very wonderful.
This innovation will forever change how we calculate and quantify.
And so, in the realm of Gupta dynasty, Aryabhat's brilliant insights into the cosmos and mathematics set the stage for a new age of knowledge and understanding. His legacy will illuminate the path of discovery for generations to come.
Meanwhile, in a garden teeming with nature's beauty, King Chandragupta II and Queen Dhruva Devi are enchanted by the verses of the renowned playwright Kalidas.
मेघमालिका कांति धरणी तले विशाल करतले यत्र च संस्मृता उष्णानि तपन्ति च कामपथानि तप्ता सुतनवती च कन्यका युवा.
Kalidas, your poetry brings the world alive, painting emotions with your words.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your stories capture human hearts with their depth and resonance.
That's all has been possible because of your support, my lord.
And so, in this tranquil garden, we witness the timeless power of art and literature. Kalidas's words continue to enchant and inspire, reminding us that the beauty of creativity transcends generations. As the tapestry of knowledge unfolds, Varamir, a brilliant astrologer, delves into the mysteries of the universe.
The planets and stars hold secrets of destiny and character. My work in astrology unravels the cosmic influences of our lives.
Master Varamir, your insights bridge the gap between the heavens and the human experience.
Indeed, by studying the celestial bodies, we gain insight into the forces that shape our world.
In the golden age of Gupta dynasty, these brilliant minds, Aryabhatta, Kalidas and Varamir, wove a tapestry of discovery, art and cosmic understanding.
Let us celebrate not only their individual achievements, but also how their collective wisdom enriched our civilization.
जब जीरो दिया मेरे भारत ने मेरे भारत ने दुनिया को तब गिनती आई तारों की भाषा भारत ने दुनिया को पहले सिखलाई देता न दशमलव भारत तो यूं चांद पे जाना मुश्किल था धरती और चांद की दूरी का अंदाजा लगाना मुश्किल था सभ्यता जहाँ पहले आई, सभ्यता जहाँ पहले आई, पहले जन्मी है जहाँ पे कला। अपना भारत वो भारत है जिसके पीछे संसार चला, संसार चला और आगे बढ़ा। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा। मैं गीत वहाँ के गाता हूँ, भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा।
Faxian was a Chinese Buddhist monk and traveler who lived during the 4th and 5th centuries CE. He is renowned for his pilgrimage to India in search of Buddhist scriptures and knowledge. He visited India during King Chandragupta's reign.
At last, I have reached the land of Buddha's enlightenment.
Who are you, venerable monk?
What brings you to our land?
I am Fahian, a humble monk from China. I have come to India to seek the precious Buddhist scriptures and deepen my understanding of the Dharma.
Welcome, Fahian. India is the land of wisdom and you are in the right place.
Excuse me, sir. I am Fahian, a visiting monk from China. Is there a way to meet King Chandragupta II and seek his assistance in my journey?
You have travelled a great distance, Fahian. I shall arrange an audience with the king for you. Your Majesty, a Buddhist monk has come from China to meet you.
Bring him to the court. Welcome to my court, Venerable Fahian. I am King Chandragupta II. Tell me, what brings you here?
Your Majesty, I come seeking support for my quest to acquire Buddhist scriptures and knowledge from the sacred land of India.
Your devotion to the Dharma is admirable. We shall provide you with the necessary support and protection during your travel within our kingdom.
Fahin embarks on his journey, visiting various Buddhist monasteries, engaging in discussion with scholars and monks, and observing the daily lives of the people.
The wisdom of the Buddha resides in our scriptures and in our hearts. Study and meditate and you shall find it.
The Four Noble Truths are the foundation of our beliefs, Fahian.
Your Majesty, I have returned with the precious scriptures. The knowledge contained within them will benefit countless souls.
Fahian, your dedication is commendable. Your journey has enriched our kingdom, and your quest for wisdom has brought us closer to the Dharma.
I thank you all for your kindness and teachings. India will forever hold a special place in my heart.
Safe travels, Fahian. May the Dharma continue to guide you.
And so, Fahin's journey, supported by the benevolent King Chandragupta II, became a bridge between cultures, fostering the exchange of wisdom and strengthening the bonds of humanity.
In the heart of the Vardhana Empire, a great scholar and traveler, Huensung, arrives at the King Harsha's court.
Your Majesty, I am Huan Sang, a humble Buddhist monk from China. I seek your permission to visit the sacred Buddhist sites in your kingdom and learn from the scholars here.
Welcome, venerable monk. You have my permission and I offer my hospitality during your stay. Minister, make all arrangements for our guest.
Yes, Your Majesty, I'll make all the arrangements.
Huensung immersed himself in the teachings of Indian scholars, expanding his knowledge of Buddhism and other philosophies.
Your insights on the Eightfold Path are enlightening.
Breathe deeply and focus your mind, O venerable monk.
Your Majesty, while Huensung is a respected guest, his knowledge of our land might be exploited by foreign powers.
I trust in the monk's intentions, but we must tread carefully.
I am grateful for the knowledge and hospitality you have shown me. I leave with a heart full of gratitude.
Farewell, noble monk.
Huensung's journey enriched both the Vardhana dynasty and himself. The exchange of knowledge between Huensung and the Vardhana Empire left an enduring legacy, bridging cultures and contributing to the flourishing of wisdom and art in the region.
On the planet and blinking step into the sun. There's more to be seen than can never be seen, more to do than can never be done. Some say eat or be eaten, some say live and let live. But all I agree is to join the stampede. You should never take more than you give in the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune. It's the leap of faith. It's the band of hope. To find our place.
That was indeed a splendid performance. Audience, please give them.
By the British, the Mughal dynasty had conquered most of northern India from the 16th century to the mid of 18th century.
Known for military prowess, the Marathas challenged Mughal dominance, establishing a significant empire in western and central India. This period is the period of foreign rule over India.
So brace yourselves for a performance like no other as the superstars of class 5 present before you Hindustan.
In the year 1556 to 1605, at a tender age, he extended his follow-up in influence over the entire country due to his military, political, cultural and economic domains. He was one of the greatest emperors of the Mughal dynasty. He would present the three crucial phases that made him the person he is: his intelligence, his merciful nature, his vigilance, tolerance and harmony. Akbar the Great.
Mughal emperor's 9 gems are believed to represent a pool of talents from diverse fields. Birbal was one among them.
What happened? Why are you all so sad?
Emperor, being a non-Muslim is a crime in your kingdom.
Birbal, what do you think about this issue?
Emperor, we should find a solution for the well-being of our kingdom and its citizens. Let me dwell more. Emperor, to gain a good place or good impression in every citizen's heart, we should abolish this tax, as it is a burden on our citizens. And one more thing, Emperor, if this tax will be removed, each and every people will be equal irrespective of their belief and religion. And to make our citizens happy and faithful towards the king, we shall put forth a new religion, which will be the amalgamation of all religions, termed as Din-e-Illahi.
That's impressive, Birbal. I believe in your wisdom.
One Pandit ji wants to meet you. Can I allow him?
Yes.
I heard that you are one of the intelligent persons. May I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
How many men and how many women are there in the world?
Counting the exact number of men and women in the world would be a problem, as there are some specimens like you who cannot easily be classified as either. Therefore, if all people like you are killed, then and only one can count the exact number.
The art and culture during Shah Jahan's regime touched its greatest height ever. This man is known for the creation of Taj Mahal, Jama Masjid, Red Fort, etc. After the demise of his beloved wife Mumtaz.
In the memory of my beloved wife Mumtaz, I want to make such a structure which will be an epitome of love and architecture. Find a suitable land for this. I will spend ample amount for this.
Shivaji Maharaj was the one who laid the foundation of the Maratha kingdom and welded the Marathas into a nation by infusing the new spirit of dignity and unity into 96 clans of Marathas. He captured the Fort Toran with the help of Mavlis. He also captured many forts like Chakan, Sinhagad, Kondana and Purandar from Adil Shah of Bijapur. A king who would rather have been a poet, scion of once a wealthy dynasty, who would rather have been a mystic. Bahadur Shah Zafar himself was quite uninterested in the statecraft. He had no imperial interest. Zafar was captured by the British on 21st September 1857. Later, the British exiled Zafar to Rangoon jail on 8 December 1858. Now it's time for the mighty Britishers who made their strong foothold by defeating the Nawab of Bengal and French forces at the Battle of Plassey. The East India Company thereafter took political control of much of the Indian subcontinent and slowly and steadily captured and ruled India till 1947.
Roll salute! Set out!
a breathtaking performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a loud round.
Mangal Pandey, Rani Lakshmibai, each making significant sacrifices in different ways to attain independence from British rule.
So, here we have the students of Standard 4 depicting the British era in India on the theme of British India.
The revolt of 1857 was the conscious beginning of the independence struggle against the colonial tyranny of the British. It was the India's first war of the independence.
Did you see the grease material given to the sepoys, Mangal? Everyone says it is animal fat. It is extracted from the cow and the pig.
Hey, I will kill the ones who starve for our traditions. We have to bite the cartridges before use. I cannot use this.
Their ultimate aim is to drive all of us home and appoint British soldiers in our place.
This is atrocious. The cow is venerated by us. Giving us cow fat is the worst insult to us.
Let us put an end to this. Let us protest.
The next day, the cartridge was given to everyone, including Mangal Pandey. Mangal threw the packet down. The officer, Lieutenant Bond, who noticed this, was shocked. This was the first time an Indian soldier had shown the courage to disobey orders.
Hey you, pick it up.
Mangal did not answer. His friends were with him. Mangal did not move. It came as a surprise to all the soldiers who were observing this incident. Suddenly, the officer takes his gun and gives a blow to Mangal Pandey on his shoulder. Mangal Pandey falls down. The next moment, he rises from the ground and gives a blow on the face of the officer with his gun. The whole crowd had the shock of their lives. The officer was stunned for a moment.
You, seize him!
Suddenly, a British soldier seizes him and assaults him. Mangal Pandey falls down. This was the first time in Indian history. This incident was the first act of what came to be known as the Sepoy Mutiny of 1857.
The Rani of Jhansi was one of the first women freedom fighters of India who revolted against the British in 1857.
Rani, the Britishers have captured Delhi.
What happened to the emperor?
His sons were treacherously shot. The emperor has been imprisoned. Even Kanpur has been conquered.
So, Jhansi will be the next target. We need to prepare ourselves.
But the British are still determined to attack Jhansi.
Let's fight. If victorious, we will enjoy freedom. If defeated or slain, we earn eternal glory.
Lakshmibai addressed the army.
We should not lose heart. We can fight the British on our own. You have fought with matchless courage before. I'm depending on you. I know you will do it.
We will fight to the last man. Victory will be ours. We won't give up.
Thus, Lakshmibai encouraged the army and continued the battle next day.
Come on! Victory will be ours!
Her daring and force encouraged the others, and they too dashed forward to join the attack. Determined to win, she fought vigorously. While fighting, Lakshmibai was fatally wounded.
Carry on the fight! The days of freedom are not far away. Be courageous. Encourage our army and continue to fight. Do not lose hope.
The Rani of Jhansi, through her bravery, fighting spirit and patriotism, gave new life to the struggle for independence.
There was another freedom fighter known as Birsa Munda. He was a remarkable figure in the history of India. Born in 1875 in the Chotnagpur region, He belonged to the Munda tribal community. Birsa Munda was a tribal leader, freedom fighter, and a symbol of resistance against British colonial rule. He fought for the rights and welfare of the indigenous people of India. He advocated for land rights, education, and political representation for his people. Through his inspiring speeches and charismatic leadership, Birsa Munda galvanized the tribal community and became a prominent voice in the fight for justice. Sadly, Birsa Munda's life was cut short at the age of 25 when he was arrested and died in prison in 1900. However, his legacy lives on as an icon of indigenous power and the struggle against injustice.
On January 31, 1930, Gandhiji wrote a letter to the Viceroy, Lord Irwin. So Gandhiji told Irwin that if the Viceroy did not accept the 11 demands he had made in his letter, he would break the salt law and encourage all Indians to do the same.
Do what you want,
thought Irwin.
I will not change one law set down by my government.
On March 12, 1930, everyone at the ashram awoke early. Gandhiji and 78 others set out. The marchers reached Dandi on April 5. It was late evening. Early next morning, Gandhiji walked into the waters of the Arabian Sea. He bent down and picked up a lump of salt. The volunteers and all those who had gathered there cheered loudly, "Mahatma Gandhi ki Jai!" Someone shouted, "Vande Mataram!" Everyone joined in. Gandhiji had broken the salt law.
The Quit India movement, also known as the Bharat Chodo Andolan, was a movement launched at the Bombay session of the All India Congress Committee by Mahatma Gandhi on the 9th of August 1942 during World War II, demanding an end to British rule in India.
Indians, I want you to fight in the Second World War with the Britishers. So if you do so, I will give you freedom.
We are an enslaved country. We don't want to fight in the World War II. We need our freedom.
We are interested in fighting our freedom struggle, not yours.
Azadi! 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 Azadi!
How shall we continue this movement?
What movement? Quit India movement. What it is all about? It is about getting our freedom from the British. Yes, those Britishers are so cruel. They are forcing our people to fight the war. And they are also declaring our Indian National Congress as illegal.
Yes, they are beating our Indians. We should do something about it. We need to fight for our freedom.
But where will we meet for the movement? We will make this movement in all the important states of India.
It is time we take this seriously. Yes, it's now or never.
British officers confronts the protesters, tries to disperse them. He orders them to stop and threaten them with arrest.
You are arrested.
Oh, no. I just saw Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri arrested. Let's bring our people together. These Britishers have crossed the limit.
Now, it's time to take revenge.
Yes! Angrezio! Bharat Chodo! Angrezio! Bharat Chodo!
The Quit India movement marked a turning point in India's struggle for independence. It was a testament to the power of nonviolent resistance and the determination of a nation to be free.
बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड। करे सो प्राण दे, जो मन करे सो प्राण ले, वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है। मन करे सो प्राण दे, जो मन करे सो प्राण ले, वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है। विश्व की पुकार है, ये भागवत का सार है कि युद्ध ही तो वीर का प्रमाण है। कौरवों की भीड़ हो या पांडवों का नीड़ हो, जो लड़ सका है वो ही तो महान है। जीत की हवस नहीं, किसी पे कोई वश नहीं, क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो। मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे, ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड। वो दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव, या कि हार का वो भाव, तुम ये सोच लो। वो दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव, या कि हार का वो भाव, तुम ये सोच लो। या कि पूरे भाल पर जला रहे विजय का लाल लाल ये गुलाल, तुम ये सोच लो। रंग केसरी हो या मृदंग केसरी हो, या कि केसरी हो ताल, तुम ये सोच लो। जिस कवि की कल्पना में जिंदगी हो प्रेम गीत, उस कवि को आज तुम नकार दो। भीगती मसों में आज फूलती रगों में आज आग की लपट का तुम बखार दो। बोले मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड। आरंभ है प्रचंड। आरंभ है प्रचंड।
That was such a marvelous performance!
Freed from colonial rule. With newfound sovereignty, these nations face the challenges of nation building, crafting inclusive governance, and fostering economic development.
Amidst opportunities, struggles for political stability, economic growth and social justice unfolded. This period encapsulates a dynamic journey of self-discovery and resilience as nations strive to shape their destinies post-liberation.
So, the students of class 3 present before you, Vande Mataram!
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny. And now that time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, now wholly or in full measure, but very substantially, at the stroke of the midnight hour when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. 15th August 1947 midnight. India wakes to a new life of freedom. Centuries of colonial rule had declared India from the deal, leaving the country within poverty and hunger.
After a lot of difficulties and struggle, India achieved independence. It shows the self-determination of our nation. Now India is celebrating her freedom.
Ideas of liberty, equality, fraternity and justice were embedded deep into our constitution on 26th January 1950. The constitution was enforced in its entirety.
From now on, this land will tire through a constitution which ensures individual rights and freedom, which guarantees the citizens right to free speech, religion, a fair and just society. The main aim of our constitution is to remove all kinds of inequalities. After looting us, Britishers left us with an economy which cannot even feed its own people and cannot even provide basic amenities for life of the people of free India. Farmers were facing a lot of problems in the production of food crops, thus facing hunger and poverty.
जे मट्टी में किसान नहीं तो पत्थर में भगवान नहीं लठ ठाके अपनी बात कहूँ इबे मरा मेरा ईमान नहीं क्यों कर फूकूं मैं देश मेरा मेरी आँखों में शमशान नहीं जे माटी में किसान नहीं तो पत्थर में भगवान नहीं.
In this difficult situation, Jawaharlal Nehru initiated to implement a 5-year plan to develop our country. The government, with the help of Indian agriculture scientist M.S. Swaminathan, developed hybrid seeds. India has made a huge achievement in the term of the Green Revolution, as it has provided one unprecedented level of food security. Now the people are enjoying success in the field of agriculture.
की धरती मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती मेरे देश की धरती मेरे देश की धरती मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती मेरे देश की धरती मेरे देश की धरती बैलों के गले में जब घुंघरू जीवन का राग सुनाते हैं जीवन का राग सुनाते हैं गम को दूर हो जाता है खुशियों के कमल मुस्काते हैं खुशियों के कमल मुस्काते हैं सुन के रहट की आवाजें सुन के रहट की आवाजें यूं लगे कहीं शहनाई बजे लगे कहीं शहनाई बजे आते ही मस्त बहारों के दुल्हन की तरह हर खेत सजे दुल्हन की तरह हर खेत सजे मेरे देश की धरती देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती मेरे देश की धरती मेरे देश की धरती
The Iron Lady of India, Indira Priyadarshini, who nationalized the banks in order to alleviate poverty. She has made a lot of effort to develop India by nationalizing the coal, steel, copper and refining industries. The Aryabhatta spacecraft was India's first satellite completely designed by India and launched from Russia.
Now the chairman of ISRO along with other scientists are eagerly waiting for the launching of a first satellite Aryabhatta.
Despite the underdevelopment of our country, we are going to take the first step towards space exploration. Do you think the launch is going to be successful?
Yes, why not? We should be confident as our scientists have worked very hard for this.
Are there any errors displayed?
Not yet. Everything looks fine and perfect.
Look, the countdown begins. Let us see what happens next. We must hope for the best.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Aryabhatta, India's first satellite, was successfully launched into a near-Earth orbit on 19th April 1975. The primary objective of Aryabhatta was to establish the indigenous capability in satellite technology. Now, our Prime Minister Indira Gandhi is going to address India.
All the world admires a deed well done. And I think, with all modesty, we can say that we have done this action well. But let us not forget that the road ahead is still long and very steep, and we have many peaks to scale.
Rajiv Gandhi, he was a true dictionary leader who brought revolution in India, after which India became successful in the field of telecommunication, evenly providing people with job opportunities.
It gives me pleasure to be with you today because this is a field that interests me, and I feel it is critical for India's growth in electronics. It is really like the nervous system of a nation. If India is to progress or India is to move ahead, we should move towards a more modern field of technology. So, we are introducing technology and telecommunication to develop our country. Past was painful, the present is full of struggle, and the future is going to be glorious. Now, the millennium is ahead. Let us welcome the millennium with this hope and belief.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हिंदुस्तानी हमने कहा है, तुम भी कहो। हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
That was a fantabulous performance. Audience, please give them a huge round of applause.
The Indian Space Research Organization stands as the space agency of the Government of India, spearheading the nation's space exploration endeavors.
Established in 1969, ISRO has evolved into a globally recognized entity for its achievements in satellite technology, space exploration and space science research.
So, the students of class 2 are going to present before you the starting era of ISRO on the theme of
Vikram Parikrama.
After the independence, Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India. India needed to keep pace with other countries who were on the road to development. Scientists Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Jehangir Bhabha came forward and proposed the idea of INCOSPAR, that is, Indian National Committee for Space Research, to the Government of India. Thus began India's journey of space research and development. Scientists Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Jehangir Bhabha went to Jawaharlal Nehru with the proposal.
So, we are facing so many challenges regarding science and technology for the space research. So, we propose for the establishment of Space Research Center.
I agree with your opinion. I and the entire country is with you.
There is a place in Kerala at St. Mary Magdalene Church in Thumba, which is suitable as it is free from electric field.
After discussion with Nehru, scientists Sarabhai and Homi Bhabha went to meet the Bishop of Kerala.
Sir, welcome to our church. Villagers and I have decided to donate this church along with the village area for the research center.
After the discussion of the deal about that area, scientists Sarabhai and Homi Bhabha conducted a meeting with the scientists to launch Nike Apache, the first rocket at Thumba.
At first, we will send a satellite to the space through the rocket SSLV.
Okay, we have to bring the parts of the rocket.
Then we have to assemble all the parts of the rocket at the launching site.
Scientists bring different parts of rocket by bicycle and they keep ready. It is ready to launch.
Countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
have got the signal. The satellite has reached into space.
Scientists Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Bhabha have decided to replace the superseded INCOSPAR of the Indian National Committee for Space Research with the ISRO, which play an expanded role to harness space technology. In 1980, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the project director at ISRO, led the development of SLV-3.
We must establish an Indian space research organization to harness space technology for the national development. Yes, with the hard work and innovation, we can achieve the impossible dream of establishing our own space research project. India must be self-reliant in space technology, so we need the best scientists to develop the research center. Regarding this, we must request Mrs. Indira Gandhi to call the best scientist, Mr. Satish Dhawan.
After few days of discussion, scientist Vikram Sarabhai died due to cardiac arrest, and other scientists were facing problem in science and technology. Mrs. Indira Gandhi wanted to appoint a new chairman of ISRO.
Due to the sudden death of Sarabhai, India is facing problem in the field of International Institute for Special Education. So, I want the best scientist, Mr. Satish Dhawan, to take charge of Indian space program.
I am ready to accept the post of IISE.
Mr. Satish Dhawan had given written request asking for technical advice on setting up a solid rocket motor facility in India. When the request was granted, he brought a new technology of rocket launching in India. Thus he became the chairman of ISRO. Under his guidance, many rockets were launched.
Our first satellite, Aryabhat, marks the beginning of our journey.
Our PSLV C11-12 mission marked a significant achievement.
We have launched 10 satellites in a single mission.
So, our next mission is Chandrayaan-1.
Committee of ISRO scientists conducted a meeting along with Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee for launching Chandrayaan-1 for the discovery of water molecules in lunar soil.
This is the great opportunity for the scientists of ISRO to prove themselves that India can land on moon.
Mr. Satish Dhawan was the chairman of ISRO from 1972 to 1984, and from the year 2003 to 2009, Mr. Madhavan Nair was the chairman of ISRO.
This mission, Chandrayaan-1, rocket PSLV-XL, is the first lunar probe which will give us the information of presence of water on lunar surface. The rocket PSLV-XL consists of lunar impact probe and orbiter. The lunar probe will give us all the essential information to the ground station through radio signals. Now I request Mission Director to give confirmation on launching Chandrayaan-1.
Our scientists are ready to launch Chandrayaan-1.
Countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Every scientist of ISRO in the control room are watching the live telecast of launching of Chandrayaan-1. The moon impacted probe successfully lands on the lunar surface.
We have not got the signal of lunar probe. Probably it has crashed.
But the orbiter is still working and giving the signals.
I think it has lost the signal. This is to inform the scientists that the lunar probe has failed to complete soft landing and lost its communication with the Earth.
बस साथ हमारा मांग रहे, विज्ञान से भारत सींच रहे, इतिहास के पन्ने छाप रहे। है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो। इसरो ने हमें सबका नाम दिए, जहांगीर बाबा के सपने पूरे किए, मंगल पे तिरंगा फहरा दिए। है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो, इसरो 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 इसरो। हर देश में गूंज रहा नए कीर्तिमान, महाशक्तिमान भारत को बना रहा। इसरो ने भारत का कर दिया है सर्वोच्चा, हुआ पूरा सपना सारा भारत का जो सोचा। ऐसे महापुरुषों को करते हम नमन, भारत माँ को अर्पित है जीवन, जीवन। जीएसएलवी चंद्रयान और महायान, सरस्वती गमन के योगदान को। एस्ट्रोसैट अब 104, जय जय विज्ञान हो। युवा राव सर किरण कुमार के योगदान को। हम साथ साथ हाथों में हाथ लेके, दिन रात हम नौजवान मिलके, सबने विश्व गुरु भारत को मान लिया। सलाम तुझे इसरो, जय 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 हो इसरो। हम सबके लिए जो जाग रहे, बस साथ हमारा मांग रहे, विज्ञान से भारत सींच रहे, इतिहास के पन्ने छाप रहे। है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो, है सलाम तुझे इसरो।
That was indeed a spectacle. Please give them a thunderous round of applause.
Chandrayaan-3, a potential future mission by the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO, would likely continue India's exploration of the moon.
Building on the successes of Chandrayaan-1 and Chandrayaan-2, it might involve deploying orbiters, landers and rovers to study the moon's surface, composition and atmosphere.
Specific objectives would be determined by technological advancements and scientific goals set by ISRO, with a focus on enhancing our understanding the moon's characteristics and potential for future exploration.
So, here we have the students of class 1 presenting before you. Antriksh Vijay.
To launch Chandrayaan-2. Its main aim is to explore the south pole of moon and get valuable information.
Mission Director, please give a confirmation to launch Chandrayaan-2.
Yes sir, it is all set and ready to launch. Clearance is already given to launch Chandrayaan-2.
All station to note, mission director has given permission for launch of GSL VM3.
Countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
In the control room, everyone is watching the live streaming of the launching of Chandrayaan 2. It has reached the lunar orbit.
The Vikram lander has lost its communication with the mission during the final stage.
Technically, the lander's speed was supposed to decrease, but it did not happen, and thus the lander crashed on the moon.
The mission Vikram was as planned and normal performance was observed up to 1 kilometer. Subsequently, communication from the rover to the ground station was lost. The data has been analyzed and thus mission Chandrayaan 2 has failed. It's so sad that we lost mission Chandrayaan 2.
It is supposed to land gently on the landing spot.
But we have a good news that orbiter is still revolving and working.
K. Shivan is disappointed after the failure of Chandrayaan 2, and then Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi came forward to boost him up by hugging him and showing sympathy to every scientist of ISRO through a motivational speech.
Today, it would have been a historical day for science and technology in India that we landed on the moon in its south pole, where no country has reached till now. Mission Chandrayaan 2 has failed.
All the scientists of ISRO have given their best performance, and I am glad to know that you have done an excellent job. Since Chandrayaan 2 is failed, but never lose hope. Be courageous. We, the Indians, are with you. Hope for the best next time. Wish you all the best.
माना कि मुश्किल है सफर पर सुनो मुसाफिर हो कहीं अगर तू रुका तो मंजिल पाएगी ना फिर कदम कदम मिलाए जा गगन गगन झुकाए जा रख हौसला कर फैसला तुझे वक्त बदलना है
डरना तो बंदया रुकना तो बंदया राह पे चल बंदया डरना तो बंदया रुकना तो बंदया राह पे चल बंदया बंदया रे बंदया बंदया रे बंदया राह पे चल बंदया बंदया रे बंदया बंदया रे बंदया राह पे चल बंदया रुक जा रे बंदया ये रात जरा सी है बात समझ बंदया कुछ देर ही बाकी है रख यकीन आँखों से बादल आज हट जाएगा चांद तेरी आँखों में बंदया चल के आएगा
again a meeting is conducted with all the scientists of ISRO at the ISRO Center and planning to launch Chandrayaan 3 with great changes in technology and upgraded software to minimize the mistakes of Chandrayaan 2.
We have understood what mistake we had done in Chandrayaan 2 and failures must be recreated in Chandrayaan 3 with great modification. So we have decided to launch Chandrayaan 3 called the Vikram lander.
Yes, we are ready. Let's do it. We will work on it with great effort and enthusiasm.
PM Modi is welcomed at the ISRO Center to witness the launch of Chandrayaan 3, and S. Somnath is briefing 3 important modules of the rocket LVM-3.
The Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft consists of 3 important components. The lander called Vikram lander. The lander Vikram will land on the lunar surface. This is the Pragyan rover, which will be deployed by the lander and carry out the scientific experiments. This is the propulsion, which carries the Vikram lander and the Pragyan rover, and thus we have prepared a 43.5 meter tall LVM-3 rocket.
It's wonderful.
In the control room, senior scientists of every department will give the confirmation of clearance for launching the rocket LVM-3 from ISRO's launch station at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh.
Mechanical Director, please give your authorization clearance.
All set, sir. There is no technical issue and ready to launch.
Projector Director, please give your authorization clearance.
All set, sir. It has been checked the different stages of space mission.
Vehicle Director, please give your permission of clearance regarding the mission.
All set, sir. Satellite PSLV-1M3 is in its position and ready to launch.
Satellite Director, please give your authorization of clearance regarding the mission.
All set, sir. It is confirmed that the satellite is giving the correct signal and we are ready to locate and get the signal clearly.
We have got the confirmation to launch Chandrayaan 3 and already given clearance for the proceeding of countdown.
All station to note, Mission Director has given permission for the launch of PSLV-1M3 rocket.
Countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Lift-off normal.
Here we have a majestic liftoff of LVM-3 M4 rocket carrying India's prestigious Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft. All the team members are watching the live streaming of the Vikram lander on the moon. Finally, the Vikram lander landed on the moon successfully and the rover started to rove on the lunar surface to conduct the lunar experiment.
The rover has landed successfully and we have got the signals.
Yes, we did it. We have good news. The mission is successful. Vikram lander has landed on the moon gently and the rover is giving correct signals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed an incredible feat of human ingenuity and perseverance. Against all odds, Chandrayaan 3 has touched down safely on the lunar surface.
This moment reminds us that we face challenges and setbacks in the human spirit. It's a testament to the dedication of every scientist, engineer and technician who poured their heart and soul in this mission.
Thank you everyone for your dedication to make this mission successful.
Now PM Modi inspires us with his motivational speech and congratulating every member of ISRO for the successful mission Chandrayaan 3.
I congratulate all the scientists and team members of ISRO for the contribution to make this mission successful. Today we celebrate a historical achievement as Chandrayaan 3 lands on the lunar surface. It's a testament to
to the courage and dedication of our scientists. Let us unite in our resolve and work for the betterment of humanity. Jai Hind.
अपना है दिल ये आज का दुनिया से जाके बोल दो ऐसे जागो रे साथियों दुनिया की आंखें खोल दो लहरा दो सरकशी परचम लहरा दो गर्दिश में फिर अपनी सरजमी का परचम लहरा दो सरकशी का परचम लहरा दो गर्दिश में
Your elegance ruled everyone. Parents, motivate our young ones by giving them a huge round of applause.
Hey Shreya, why do you look so sad on such a joyous day?
Didn't you see? That was the last performance of tonight. How fast the time flies.
Don't you worry, a special performance still awaits. As we conclude this evening, let us carry forward the warmth of togetherness and the lessons imprinted on our hearts.
May the spirit of Yugantat Samapan inspire us to welcome change with open arms, recognizing it as the catalyst for evolution and growth.
सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां शस्य श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् झर झर नदियां छाया सर सर चलती पवन शुभ तेरे मौसम वंदे मातरम। जंगल जंगल डाली डाली चांदनी पर से सपनों वाली तेरे चरणों का चुंबन ले हम शीतल मुस्कान तेरा करम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। हे जननी माँ भारती तू नहीं साहस हारती जग करता तेरी आरती ऐसी तेरी भक्ति हो तेरे रूप साक्षात है तेरे करोड़ों साथ है तेरे करोड़ों हाथ है जिनमें तेरी शक्ति है सारे ही सागरों के तट पर है तेरी प्रशंसा तेरा हर हर क्षेत्र है प्रशंसा।
The highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, and walk across the water. You feel defeated, falling on your knees and looking up for some hope tonight. You try to stand up, but you throw your hands up like you no longer have the strength to fight. 'Cause you've seen too many sunsets, too many days ending in the darkest night. But on your own you'll never know, you'll never know. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water, the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe. They say that all you need is faith, but it's almost like you lost your way. Took a few wrong turns, took a few breaks, falling behind now looking for grace. 'Cause you need someone to lift you up, yeah, make right all the things you've done. 'Cause on your own you'll never know, you'll never know. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water, the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe, if you believe, yeah. You can do anything, you can do anything, you can do anything if you believe. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water, the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe.
That was such a sophisticated performance by all the students.
Stand before you to propose the words of gratitude for being with us this evening and making us feel proud. First of all, a sense of gratitude I offer to the Almighty, the Creator and the Preserver. Thank you, Lord. I wish to thank our dear Chief Guest, Mr. Ravi Shankar Shukla, IAS, for kindly accepting our invitation and presiding over this annual Parents' Day of our school. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I offer a sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Bimal Kumar, SP of Seraikella, Kharsawa. I also thank our respected principal, Reverend Father Alan, Reverend Father Ramesh, and Office Administrator, Reverend Father Arun, for awakening the desires and wonders of young generation and sharpening the educational agenda. A special thanks to you, dear parents, for giving your valuable support to our school. Be it today and always. With grateful heart, I recollect the valuable service rendered by the committed and dedicated school staff. Thank you, dear teachers, for your timely help. With deep reverence, I thank the non-teaching staff for their contribution in various aspects of today's event. The provision of appropriate electronic management gave a rich enhancement to today's show. A special thanks to the tent house organizers, the music operator team, and the police protection team for their timely help. Finally, I thank the Blooming Birds of St. Francis de Sales for their fantabulous and energetic performance in today's program on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddhesh.
There is an end to everything, but we believe that there is never an end, but always a new beginning for another journey.
Thus, to conclude for today, I thank the Almighty who blessed this event for making it a great success.
I consider it a great privilege to thank all the fathers for being with us in this event and all the teachers who always stand by us, guide us and motivate us.
Next, I would like to thank all the non-teaching staff who helped us to organize this event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the students who really worked hard to put their marvelous performance in front of us.
Thus, to conclude our celebration, let us stand united as one and offer our voices to our nation's anthem.
I request everyone to kindly rise from their seats and be in attention for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
As the fathers and sisters
till the fathers and sisters reach back to the office. I request all the parents to be seated till the fathers and sisters reach back to the office.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Shreya, along with my and Viti, Prayansh and Akshobhya, take leave of you. It's a humble request to all the parents to collect the awards from their respective grade rooms after the chief guest and the dignitaries depart.
अंत में आपसे विनती है कि अभिभावक अपने अपने बच्चों को पूर्व निर्धारित ग्रीन रूम से आकर अपने साथ घर ले जाएं।
It's a humble request to all the parents to collect the awards from their respective green rooms after the chief guest and the dignitaries depart.
अंत में आपसे विनती है अपने अपने बच्चों को पूर्व निर्धारित ग्रीन रूम से आकर अपने साथ घर ले जाएं।